So in this video, we're going to be reacting to some of the various skins. Now, I'll probably put that over the top of me recording because it ain't a pretty sight, I must admit. A little bit sunburned, but it's all good. Love my vacation away here in Norway and the picturesque, idyllic, and just perfection that is these roaring mountains where the sun is beautiful and the snow is on the peaks. But right to the point. These are fantastic images, they're leaked images, and also some leaked information about the fact that we're going to get MCU skins. One thing that I've been looking forward to for a long time about this game is MCU skins. I like the originals. I think they're doing a great job, NetEase. I think they're going to put in some amazing skins, because if you don't like the character's look, then guess what? There's going to be skins. A lot of people were very unsure about that skin for Hawkeye, the kind of standard, maybe default skin, whatever you want to refer to it as. But there is going to be a better version that you're going to have. The information that we've got, what we can see in this video, first of all, we're going to see a skin for... It's Namor, but it's close to, it's not 100% MCU, it's closer to MCU. And from the information from Miller Ross, who I've put a link to in the description, he says, including 37 new skins, 32 of which seem relatively complete, and 5 of which are clearly still work in progress, which you refer to as WIP. These include MCU skins, and it may be a Scarlet Witch version, a new skin, like a comic MCU version, a Multiverse of Madness Zombie Strange, Groot, Mantis, Star-Lord, Rocket Guardians Volume 3, which is cool because I really like that particular look of Rocket. I do like the one in game. That's very comic book-esque. It's very cool. But also you have Iron Man, maybe a different version from that, and Spider-Man, which is the Avengers Endgame, which probably will be that kind of Iron Spider, not the proper Iron Spider because it's not really that, but the Iron Spider you see in the MCU version. And the Wakanda Forever version of Namor, which we saw. There's also notable skins which include Bombastic Bag Man 2099, which I think is another character, or is going to be a variant for Spider-Man. I'll go with it's a new character because I think they were talking about that being like a playable character, a fun one. Punk Storm and Venom, which I don't know if it's the MCU version, and also with the Punk Storm version, someone said, and it's kind of like the version was like, there's a comic book which I'll try and find for the video to kind of like put up in the rotation of images. I can't make videos the same way that I did at home because I'm not home. I'm in Norway, in the middle of nowhere. But the version that you'll hopefully see in some of the images rotating is that it's kind of like that, with Miller Ross saying very different look. The Storm is almost kind of visual K, for lack of a better word, like she got into a mohawk, but it's long and it's got braids and it's giving dry. Okay, maybe it's something different then, so maybe I won't put that in the images, but that gives you a bit of a thing. Also, the Bombastic Bag Man that appears in Tokyo 2099 lore in games. So there's also like lore within it, LORE, that flows into the game, which of course is an important mention. And also, just on that particular Bombastic Bagman thing, it's during the loading screen off to the side when Spider-Zero, whoever is holding those webs, that everyone's running into the start. Okay, cool. Look, I'm learning some stuff about what people are seeing, and also Easter eggs are really cool. I'll also try and put rotations of some of the images of some of the other characters, because there are a ton. There's a new version of Hulk, there's a new version of Punisher, there's so many new versions. What's that? So whilst I'm recording this video, I'm also going to be putting a lot of the extended. So I've just seen that Sanctanglia, and I'll try and remember to put links in the description to these ones, but there's some good ones there, but it's not completely MCU. So the way that I'll frame this video, and I will put some things here and there, is that it's not 100% MCU. It's sort of MCU inspired, and I think that's kind of like where we need to kind of like just put a point of reference. There are some things that, yes, seem very much MCU. If you look at the Iron Man 1 in rotation, which I'll try and make sure these are regularly rotating, it does look very similar. I'd say some look about 50% MCU, some look about I don't know, like 80%, and some just look about 10% MCU. I just think a good example, maybe that Magneto one, the Scarlet Witch one. Again, that's a similar one where it's kind of like just seems to be loosely inspired. By the way, if you hear my mouse clicking, I'm just switching between different images, just to, again, get a bit of a flavor of things. The Guardians of the Galaxy ones look okay-ish. There is a good one, actually, the King Groot looking one. That's actually not too bad. That's very much kind of MCU, which gives, again, this like 80 to 100% kind of vibe. One, which is a Groot one, doesn't really look that MCU-ish, so that's what I'm going with. This is a slightly not, could be, maybe not. There's a Black Panther one that looks a bit, well, okay, a bit, yeah. Any case, go and check out some of the stuff on screen right now. Make sure as well to subscribe to the channel and support, because, you know, we're trying to create as much content to kind of support the game. Now we've gone from closed alpha, and of course got lots of things to cover in the future. Thank you very much for supporting. Now put in the comments, and I will be trying to get back to those comments either today or tomorrow or the next day, depending on what port I'm in, just to kind of get an idea from yourselves, like what's the flavor of things, and you know, what do you think about some of these images of these particular pieces of skins? Do you think this is good? Some of them are good, some of them are bad. There's some I definitely like, but there's some I'm like, not too sure on. But yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, support, and I'll see you all in the next video in maybe another port in Norway. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.